you've got to have on your team.
Yep, Velcro valutility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, they know he's always going to have their back, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do and be where he's supposed to be and do it when he's supposed to do it.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
They've got Carl Landry, Tony Wroten out there with Hollis Thompson. Then there's Okafor and it's Sampson in at the small forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. Now Wroten. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago, stolen by Monroe. And pushing it up, Milwaukee. The Bucks again in transition. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
You know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Trying his luck deep, and Carl Landry picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Wright. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And now a 4-point Bucks lead. 76ers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Wroten the pass to Landry. Passes it to Sampson. Picked by Okafor. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Okafor. He's averaging 14 points a game, 9 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim presence, really the backbone of their defense.
Yeah, you know, he's protecting the rim like it's his family. I mean, don't even think about going in there.
And Middleton kicks to Monroe. Clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Wroten dishes to Thompson. Pass to Wroten. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And it's Okafor missing.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Monroe, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And for Carl Landry, he powered his way through the league a few years back, but somewhere along the line, Clark, his game kind of topped out.
His best season, Kevin, he averaged 18 and 7. I think injuries have been a factor, but last year was down to 7 and 4 his game averages, so he's starting to slide.
And back to Carl Landry, sophisticated scorer, a variety of post moves, a tough guy willing to play through pain, but he just never had the size or explosiveness to dominate. And now that he's getting a little older, that really has become an issue.
Here's Monroe, the second chance effort. Rebound by the 76ers. Wroten with it. He has 6. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Wroten's got 8 points.
You know, visiting Carl Landry again here, I mean, he's a role guy. He shoots a high percentage from the field, from the foul line, gives you a little nasty and edge down low, yet you can't make him out to be more than he is.
Middleton the pass to Monroe. Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker. Monroe dishes to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Parker sets the screen for Middleton. Monroe left side. Over in the corner. Antetokounmpo. Still a very tough night shooting for him. That makes him 1 for 8 now. Over in the corner, Sampson knocks it loose. Now here's Roten, guarded by Wright. Back to Okafor, and he hits it to tie the game up.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Middleton. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Middleton's got his second bucket. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Right wing. Okafor, the pass to Thompson. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 6. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Right wing. Here's Parker. Parker with another miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Picked by Okafor. Now here's Roten, defended by Middleton. Shoots from the line. The rebound by Middleton. The Bucks trail. Monroe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shot on the wing. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Thompson inside the line. And it's Thompson again missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Wide open look. Buries the jump shot. Thompson's got 8 points.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Wright. Now the feed to Monroe. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 8 points for him. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the 76ers call time here.
And what a double-double machine Greg Monroe is becoming. Top 6 for power forwards last season. Top 5 for centers. And his game is only continuing to evolve.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Grant, and he dunks it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Spates sets a screen. Noel against Patterson. 4 on the shot clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Embiid. Well, the plan has been obvious now, Clark, for a while. The 76ers really loading up on young players, letting them see a lot of minutes, and they're hoping it's going to bear some fruit, as you like to say, coming up.
Exactly, and it will in time because they've accumulated some really nice young talent, Kevin.
And with the 76ers, it's not just on the floor that they have stifled the progress. That they've taken 2 top picks knowing they would sit out a full year just to rehab injuries.
It's a close game here in Philadelphia. And here is Brown. Spade sets a screen for Brown. But they'll get another chance. Now the pass to Vaughn. Patterson, the screen. Goes back up. The offensive rebound. Here's Spates. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, another thing that's immediately gone right for them is their three-point shooting. You know, one thing few people talk about with the Sixers, this plan of building through the draft and with young players, what if it actually works to their benefit? Then it would become a copycat strategy, because we know in the NBA it's a herd mentality if something works.
Here's Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 8. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now Brown. This one for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Here's Cannon. He's guarded by Ross. Grant, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Spates kicks to Ross, and stolen by Noel. Shoots from the high post, and it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From the wing. Ball's knocked loose, and that one is stuffed right through.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
For 3, Marshall. Here's Cannon. The rebound by Patterson. Milwaukee in the lead. Down low, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
.44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Cannon kicks to Embiid. There's the dish to Noel. Pass to Grant. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
.20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 6. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in. And the 76ers lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Now here's Brown. Spates sets a screen. He gets it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. 76ers on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be back.